When people hear about electric cars catching fire, it often creates fear and confusion. News reports tend to highlight dramatic incidents of vehicles burning, especially when electric cars are involved. However, looking closely at the data shows a clearer picture of how likely it is that a battery actually causes a fire in an electric car. The numbers are surprisingly reassuring, and they reveal that electric vehicles are far less likely to catch fire compared to traditional gasoline or diesel cars. Studies comparing fire risks between combustion vehicles and electric cars show a striking difference in percentages. For every 100,000 conventional vehicles sold, more than 1,500 eventually experience a fire. In contrast, only about 25 electric vehicles out of 100,000 are involved in a fire linked to their battery or electrical system. This means that the probability of an electric car battery fire is just a fraction of 1%, while the risk with combustion vehicles is significantly higher. Statistically, electric cars are more than 60 times less likely to catch fire than their gasoline counterparts. The reason many people assume electric cars are more dangerous is because of the way battery fires behave when they do occur. A gasoline fire is common and easier for firefighters to handle, but an electric battery fire is much harder to control. Lithium-ion batteries can go through a process called thermal runaway, where cells overheat and ignite in a chain reaction. During this process, the battery produces its own oxygen, which makes it difficult to smother the flames. Fires that appear to be out can reignite hours or even days later. While the percentage of fires is low, the severity and complexity of these rare events make them more noticeable in the news. Another reason for misunderstanding is that many fires involving electric cars are not caused by the battery itself. In some cases, external accidents such as collisions, mechanical failures, or external heat sources are the true triggers. Initial investigations sometimes point fingers at the battery because it is the most visible difference between an electric vehicle and a combustion one. Later, more detailed analyses often reveal that the battery was not the cause but was instead affected after the fire had already started. Even though the risk is extremely low, manufacturers and safety regulators continue to work on improving battery safety. Modern electric cars are designed with advanced cooling systems, fire-resistant casings, and automatic shut-off mechanisms to minimize the chance of thermal runaway. Continuous testing and certification are required before batteries can be approved for use in vehicles. The industry is also investing heavily in new technologies, such as solid-state batteries, which promise even lower risks of fire. In practical terms, the percentage chance of an electric car battery starting a fire is less than 0.03%, which is far below the risk posed by traditional engines. While no technology is completely risk-free, electric cars are statistically one of the safest options on the road today. The perception of danger comes from the dramatic nature of rare battery fires rather than from actual likelihood. Consumers can feel confident knowing that the chances of their electric vehicle catching fire because of the battery are extremely small.